I've always like made myself so small. And it's like, it's time to think big, bitch.
Being single's not for the weak, but I will say it's very peaceful over here.
Like, come on. My cellulite's not that bad in real life. Like, why are you doing this to me? Hi you guys, welcome to another vlog. It's your girl Taylor. If this is your first time coming to my channel, you know what to do. Grab yourself a plate, okay? Hopefully you consider subscribing and joining the family. If this isn't your first time, welcome back. And today we are doing something we haven't done in a while. We are going to do an open house. Y'all have not seen Realtor Tay in a while, but I'm trying to get back to her. So I just got dressed. Y'all, I put on these white pants and I cannot believe these pants are trying to embarrass me like this. Like, I am shooketh. I'm gonna show you what I'm looking like, but I also think I messed up my eyeshadow too. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know, something's going on today. It's not my best work, but I also ate a ton, so my stomach is huge. But yeah, I'm doing an open house for another agent on my brokerage and using it as an excuse to get to this area because I've been meaning to look at some new construction in that area. Let me just grab a pair of shoes. I think my bag is already packed. I don't really need too much. I just really need my computer. If it's slow, I have a lot of things I could be doing to occupy my time. Like I could be doing some editing, planning things. That's really what I'm into nowadays, is planning. But I noticed that I need to actually start doing. Do you guys ever fall into that category of like, maybe it's a Virgo thing, but like planning every detail like it has to be perfect, and then you forget to like actually execute and do what you've been planning all this time? Like, I don't know. But now that I'm back, I want to show you how these pants violated me. I do not remember these pants being tight like this. I think that's what I used to love about them, is they were loose. Like, why are they tight? You can see my underwear. Look at my butt. And look at the cellulite. Like, come on. My cellulite's not that bad in real life. Like, why are you doing this to me? Now I feel like it's not giving professional. But I've already tried, you know, different underwears and stuff. Can't seem to find something that looks better than this. And one thing I do not do, especially in the summertime, is go out without underwear. You're not gonna catch me doing that. Okay, so I don't know. I could change my pants, but I really liked the white trim on my shirt with the white pants, so we're gonna leave it for now. I have some signs in my car. You guys, I don't know how I'm gonna do this vlog. You know what? It probably makes sense. So this past week, I kind of had a lot going on. You know, obviously I work my other job. Hopefully soon I'll go back to just doing real estate full time. But I did get another job in January, which a lot of you guys know about. Took a break from real estate, but now I kind of want to go back. So I'm trying to build up my pipeline so I can do that. But I worked. And then on Thursday, I went to see Megan Thee Stallion when she came to Austin. And you know what? I think I'll insert some footage of that now. Yeah, insert some footage of that. I'm on my way to go to the concert. I didn't know Glorilla was opening, but I just wanted to show y'all my glow. Like, y'all see it? Y'all see it? Look at the shine. Damn it, the shadow is messing me up. Okay, I'm running late, so I have to pep in my step because I'm meeting my friend and the one who's gave me the ticket, so I got to go.
With my man today, like I said tomorrow, I be done with him today. And we get it till tomorrow. Slapping rap bitches and make it better, ho. Two-tone Cartier match the nails, ho. No competition, these bitches stay, ho. Creeping, no creeping, my shit is layers, ho. Say they get money, but I can't tell, ho. It's 7 p.m. right? It's 95 degrees. I ain't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got me. It's gonna rock damn, Bo, I ain't know you. Whoa. You, hey, yep. I just want them to see how beautiful you look. Cause he say, I don't wanna be saved, don't save me. You fair, everybody, nigga, don't play me. How they nigga tryna tell me what to do? You ain't my daddy, I'm not your baby. He don't wanna be saved, don't save me. That is not my nigga, don't claim him. That's what it is, cause he say, wasted, change take. He don't wanna be kept, don't keep. He don't want the baby, that bitch don't keep. Oh, I don't get left, I'ma keep. Yeah, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Get him go, 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 get him go. I almost fell tonight, bitch.
Tipping on fofos, rapping fofos, still tipping on fofos, rapping fofos, pimping fofos, and I'm packing fofos. What it do is power wild, I'm the people's champ, cause I'm low to the earth, people's feelings get hurt. When they figure out what I work, I got 84s poking out, at the club I'm showing out, I'm a player, ain't no doubt, folks wanna know what I'm about. That's just power wild, baby. What you know about me? I'm on that 5-9 South Bleed, baby. Holla at me, still tipping on fofos, rapping fofos, tipping on fofos, rapping fofos, rapping fofos, them fofos, and I'm packing fofos. I'm still tipping on fofos. Iceman power wow. I got my mouth looking something like a disco ball. I got the diamonds in the ice all headset. I might cause a cold front if I take a deep breath. About to throw a bag and joke out of my mouth. You see more kids, a salad. My teeth on mind blowing, giving everybody chills. Got me George coming. I'm selling everybody grills.
He was not fucking around with y'all. Give it up for Paul Wall. If you're a real hottie, let me hear you say real hot girl shit.
Real hot girl shit. Yeah, after my
Come on,
dad
Texas.
is too.
So the real hotties, what you supposed to do?
Now he gon' sit on the dick, call him a trick and he don't get a honey. Bitch, I'm a star, got me suspicion. He say he hungry, this pussy in the kitchen. Then it's like, now we gon' sit on the dick, call him a trick and he don't get a penny. He know he giving his money to Megan. He know it's very expensive to date.
He know he giving his money to Megan. He know it's very expensive to date.
Told him go put my name on that account because when I need money, I ain't tryna
I can be fucked with no. Austin hotties, I love you so much. This is our first time. Texas hotties, let me hear you say real hot girl shit. Real hot girl shit. I love you, Texas.
Oh, look at those shoes. And I'm like, one thing about you, you will create your own chances.
That's it, yeah. For sure.
Oh my god, this is such a, like, so clutch. I mean, it's literally like a straight shot almost.
Yeah.
We're walking back. It was better than Ubering for sure.
Yeah, so you saw that was really fun. And then like earlier in the week, I did my hair. I went on a long rant showing you guys how I did my hair. Like, you know how people always say, oh, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger? I honestly feel like I have gone through things that really just killed me almost. Like I feel like some things were unnecessary. Like I feel like there were other ways I could have learned that lesson. Like some things just ruined me for no reason. Have you ever felt that way? Like so many people are like, oh yeah, you know, I wouldn't change a thing. I would change so many things. When people are like, oh, I have no regrets. I unfortunately have so many regrets. And I wonder if that's like just a me thing. But I have so many regrets of like, oh, I wish I did this earlier. I wish I did this. I wish I had said this. I wish I had told, like, I have so many regrets. And it's something that I live with all the time. And I honestly sometimes feel like I need to like go back to therapy because I have to learn to forgive myself. I have to learn how to forgive myself for like mistakes that I've made, because I honestly feel like I've suffered unnecessarily, sometimes at my own doing, and then other times like at the hands of others, and I'm just like, for what? And then I just regret so many times that I got in my own way where I said that I couldn't do it. I believed it. Like, it was one thing to say it, but I believed it. Like, no, it's not for me. I can't do it. And I'm just like, at 30 years old, I have a lot of regrets, but I'm just like, enough is enough. Like, enough is a fuck enough. Like, I have to do something about it now. I'm already old. Like, I have to do something about it now. Today. And I cannot afford to wait another minute. Like, I have to believe in myself now. Because one thing about me, and I wonder if this is something else that any of you guys can identify with or relate to, but ever since I was a child, I've always felt like I was gonna be like big at something. And I ignored that for so long. Like, I always felt like I would be like famous for something, but I just was like, no, why me? Like, no, like that, you know, I'm not like cute enough. Like, I'm not smart enough. Like, you know, stuff like that would never happen for me. But it's always something I felt like since I was a child, and people have always told me that, you know, they felt that way too. And I drew the line. Like, my grandmother has told me that since I was a child. My best friend has always told me that, like, Taylor, you're gonna be big, you're gonna be famous doing something. And I'm like, no way. But it wasn't until I went to a tarot card reader where she told me the exact same thing. She's like, you're gonna be famous. And I'm like, for what? And I'm like, I'm old. How am I gonna get famous? Like, I don't even put myself out there to be famous. I have so many gifts. I know how to sing. I know how to like create things. I'm a creative person. I was a scientist before. Like, I'm great at sales. Like, I'm just great at so many things. But I've always like made myself so small. And it's like, it's time to think big, bitch. Like, you need to think biggie. Like, what are you doing? And I'm kind of getting to the point in my life where I don't want to anger God. Like, what if God is looking at me saying, I gave you all these gifts and you're not going to do anything with it? Like, that would make me so upset if I'm upsetting God. So I'm like, okay, I gotta find ways to put myself out there. Even if it feels like nobody's looking, even if it feels like nobody's watching, I gotta still keep doing it because that's what God told me to do. I don't need fame. I don't need any of those things. But if there's a reason, like, if something I can do can bring people closer to God, or, you know, bring positivity or inspire somebody else to see, like, here's a person who's flawed. Here's a person who's failed many times. Like there's still a chance for you. Like, I don't know, but y'all, did I just have a whole therapy session with y'all and y'all can't even talk back to me? That's crazy. Oh, I might as well show y'all the technique. So, dang, it would have been great if I had showed you how I looped it on the hair, but basically you take your 2 strands, you divide the strands up. You know what? Let me show you. So, Marley hair looks like this. I love it because it mimics my natural hair texture. Obviously, my natural hair texture is more coarse, but it is rough enough where it blends in. Like, you see how this blends in? That's pretty good, right? So, my personal favorite brand is Janet Collection. Marley hair, I have the color 430. I like to mix 430 because this pack is, but I also mix it with the actual just color 4 so it looks more natural. Like, you'll see when I get done, this is gonna look very natural. I always use 3 strands. So 2 of the light pieces, 1 of the brown. So when I twist it, it looks very blended. And the technique for twisting is very simple. Like, after you latch it on your hair, let me find that piece I was doing. I divide this section up into 2. And you should have 2 sides because once you loop it around your hair, it'll be kind of like this, you know? So you'll have 2 sides. And then you twist as you twist. So like you're double twisting the hair. And that's gonna keep it in place. So you take 2 pieces, twist, then like that, twist, then like that, twist, then like that, twist, then like that. So you're doing small micro twist, then big twist to make this. So it's super easy. And when I'm not distracted, like watching something, I can do this pretty fast. Like, honestly, gun to my head, I could probably do my hair in like 5 hours. But I never do because I hate doing it. Like, you have to understand how tired I am of doing my hair. I've been doing my hair like this for over 10 years. But I won't stop doing it because it's so convenient. It's even there are times like when I don't have a lot of money, like, you know, when I was younger and in college and stuff like that, like when I didn't have any money, this is such a cheap hairstyle. Like, it's like $20 to do this. What's costing you is just your own personal time. So keep that in mind. You can still look, you know, polished, have your natural hair. You don't have to like always have like a weave or wig to have a polished look. And it's just very flattering for me. I kind of found a style that just works for me. And I do always want to look professional, but I always want to have an edge. And this is like the perfect style for me. Guys, you guys are probably thinking I'm crazy. Like, why is this girl spilling her guts? Because y'all are my people. And one thing I'm not is fake. Like, you're never going to see me putting on, acting like I got it and I don't, acting like I'm better than anybody, because one thing about me, y'all, I have been through it. I've been through it with family members. I've been through it with men. I've been through it with clients. I've been through it with friends. Like, I have been humbled. I have no ego. Like, I literally have no fucking ego. So if you think I'm about to get up on Beyonce's internet and be fake, act fake with my people, you crazy. Because one thing I do love and don't play about is you guys. Like, no, I don't. Because y'all, even though it's a very small community, y'all support me in ways that like even friends and family haven't. Y'all can see something in my vlog and I'm gonna get a DM about it. How's your aunt doing? How are you feeling? I haven't seen you in a while. What's going on with you? Oh, I like that new purse that you bought. Like, I'm glad that you taking time to yourself. Like, and that's just, like, y'all are my friends. Like, I know that sounds so crazy, but that's really why I, even got on YouTube. Like, to have a creative outlet for myself and to build a sense of community. And I really would love to have some more of you guys. But that's to my own doing. I'm never consistent. But we're working on it, okay? We're working on it. And now it's Saturday, and I'm getting ready to head to Dripping Springs, which is a really cool part. It's like west of Austin. Very expensive. I'm still trying to figure out why Dripping Springs is so expensive. Like, to be honest with you, I feel like Dripping Springs is more expensive than Austin. I think something about the cost of land and building in Dripping Springs is so expensive that it's like, I don't get it. As much as I think Dripping Springs is beautiful and I love it, I just don't think personally it's worth the price. Like, I feel like stuff is like 500, 600, 700, 800. Like, I feel like a decent medium, like a 2,000 square foot house is like 700K, 800K over there. And I'm trying to figure out why. Because it's like, it's not like it's super like, you know, in the middle of everything where you have easy, close access to stuff. No, Dripping Springs is not like that. And honestly, when you're coming in to Austin or out of Austin to Dripping Springs, like, it's actually kind of annoying because it's like one way. So if somebody slow gets in front of you, you SOL, unless you're bold enough to pass them on a, you know, a two-way street like that. But anyway, let's go.
What y'all know about that?
Are you really a hot boy? Hot boy? Oh, check me. Boy. What's your name? Cause I'm impressed. Can you treat me good? I won't settle for less. A rock boy, a fun toy, show the Glock boy. Where you live? Is it by yourself? You more? I'm a fly girl, and I like those hot boys. Baby, you got what I want. Sweet lady, won't you be my lady, lady? Oh, but all the time, oh, yeah, when you need me too. In my imagination, I be all up on you. I know you got that fever for me, 102. Close up your on your mouth and brag about your secret rendezvous. I will hunt you down on the floor, twist me around, play with me some more, touch my body. She see money all around me. I look like I'm the man. I'm just a fan. You know me. Hey, nice to meet. Hey, who you be? Copy to this beat. Shit, I just want the paper. That part flavor. That part, that part, that part, that part, that part. Bang the bitch, I'm back and poppin'. Swear I always feel your time. Mighty judge you on the past, girls. I bet there's a reason for it all. I believe in people like
Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm a little delayed coming to you guys because literally as soon as I pulled up, even though I was early, some people are already here waiting for my open house. So now that they're gone, let me show you the outside. Sorry, this is my little Jeep here. It's a 4-car garage. So you have 3 spaces here. So 2, 1, and then another one over there. Look how huge this garage is, y'all. Crazy. So then when you walk in, you have a mudroom here. Sorry guys, y'all know my lens is not perfect, but I'm trying to get the whole view for you guys. But if you came through the front door, the first thing you would see is this beautiful rotunda. And then to the left are 2 bedrooms. So you have the garage here, but first bedroom, you know, a little Jack and Jill, a bathroom situation over here. Sorry, I don't have the light on in there. I should turn on that. Okay. Take 2. That. Then here's the second bedroom. One thing I really appreciate about Dripping Springs is the views. Like, Can you see? Like, look at that. And we're on the side of the house. We didn't even get to the front or the back. But, okay, and then to your right of the front door is like an office. And I feel like this counts as a room, kind of, because it has a closet, so. Huge windows. And pretty spacious. Like, that could make a nursery or something, too. We have a half bath here. Closet. Living room. Look at that. Wow. First of all, this home is huge. Let me put my stuff down because it's like too hard carrying all this with my hands. My little business cards. Okay. So over here, we have a formal dining area. I always like formal dining areas, but I know that's not everybody's thing because a lot of people don't actually sit at the table. But I feel like if I had one, I would actually sit there. Kitchen. I will say the kitchen is nice, but I'm like, it needs a little pizzazz, honestly. Maybe some different countertops. Okay, you have a dining nook here. A lot of natural sunlight. Another like sitting room. I don't even know what you really call rooms like this, but I call them like a sitting room or a parlor, but they might be called something different. But then let's go outside. Like, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, Texas-sized patio. And honestly, you probably could put like a pool or something, because I know a lot of people in this neighborhood do have a pool, and this is an almost acre lot. So, just gotta take a look at the survey, see if it permits something like that. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm like, wow, it's just so peaceful out here. Like, do you hear that? The birds are chirping. Yes. Doesn't it make you want to move to Dripping Springs? Okay. This is a lot of house. Because it's one story, it feels like it's so much bigger than it is. Okay, we're moving. Here's another view of the living area. Okay, so here's the master. Ugh, I wish I had a better lens. But here's the views from the master. So gorgeous, right? Just so chill, so serene. Then we're gonna head over to the master bath. This house was built in 2014, and I think they've done a great job of like updating the things that needed to be updated. But I feel like stuff like this tells the age. Like the type of tub and those cinder block things, like the glass blocks, every time early 2000s, mid 2000s. So there's me, double vanity. Yeah. Is that everything? I feel like that's everything, because what else is over here is, oh, never mind. Another bedroom. I feel like this is so much bigger. Maybe they don't. I really don't think they count the office as a bedroom, even though it has a closet. But it's only 4 bedrooms, but it feels like 5 with that office. So there's a closet for here. Very nice sized closet for a guest room, if you ask me. I would have loved to have a closet like this when I was in high school. Another full bath. High ceilings too, to be a 1-story. And that's the house, you guys. yeah. So I guess until somebody else comes, I'm probably gonna maybe take a little video on my phone so I have some content. Maybe edit a reel. But yeah, I feel some of my energy coming back because I was a little bit tired when I first came. But I feel like I'm getting back to myself. I will say sometimes I get a little shy, like doing open houses, because it's like you know, when you're a buyer's agent, you do want to get buyer's clients. But, you know, some people I just can't tell, like, if they would like to work with me or not. But I mean, I've been doing open houses for 5 years. I've never really had, like, people actually, like, become real clients. Like, I've had people where we definitely coordinated with each other and everything and spoke here and there. But as far as, like, closing deals or them selling houses with me or buying houses with me, never. In 5 years. So, I don't know. I really only enjoy doing my own open houses, honestly, like when I have listings. But at least I can get some content, and I got outside. And I got over here because I said I wanted to look at some new construction over here, but I kept making up reasons why I couldn't come because it is pretty far from where I live. So I'm like, oh, I need to have a reason. So I created a reason. I'm doing an open house over here for a friend. Then I'm gonna go check out 1 or 2 new construction places. But this house is so beautiful. And I'll let you know if anything exciting happens. Okay, open house is wrapped up. I'm just grabbing my things, finishing turning off the lights, and I took a little content, so I need to post that soon. But yeah, in a recent turn of events, I'm actually heading to Spicewood to go check out a property with a family that I literally just met today. But I told them to come to my open house, so I've already met them, but they were a referral from another agent. So let's see how this turns out. That makes a lot of sense now, because I was thinking the center of the river, but it makes sense for the dock. Okay.
Yeah, so they don't own a dock. The 2 docks down there are the neighbors.
Yes.
The neighbors have said, the neighbors are both great. The one to the north, like on the other side of the fence, has kids. I think they're like middle school age, maybe. They do have kids.
You know what? I did want to, since you bring that up, I did want to ask, were these homes built at the same time, like maybe by the same builder? Like, because we were curious, you know, how they're like kind of together like this.
That I don't know. I mean, probably is probably the answer. I don't know though. My folks have owned it for, I think like 10 years, maybe at most, but they're not the original owners, so I don't know that specific answer.
Yeah.
But I would assume, but the neighbors next door are great. They're very chill, very relaxed. You know, if in the future they wanted to separate, you could. You know, you could definitely put a fence up. You would have to adjust the driveway because the driveway's basically right down this property line. So you would have to figure something out for that.
Okay, I did want to ask about that too because unfortunately my service was so poor and I had an open house that I was doing earlier, so it's not like I was able to do like a ton of research before coming. But so I guess I was wondering about like the driveway situation. Is there an HOA, like a shared HOA for that, or no?
Nope, it's what they call an easement.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
It's already legal. Neither party can block it from each other without, you know, some kind of notice.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Basically, what I did is there's a normal survey online. I think this is what I tried to send you to, and it.
Yes, I got.
There, but there's like a normal survey, and then I took that same survey and I marked it up and redlined it. And
In the site plan. Yeah,
So when you have time to actually kind of go through and digest that, that's what that is. But basically, the driveway is under an easement protection for both parties.
Okay, got it.
Nothing has to be done. It just automatically protects both people. If in the event, like they were like, hey, we want a fence and have like our own private property, they can do that. But then they basically would have to probably repay the driveway for themselves and then make sure the neighbor either repays their own or they would have to help pay them, you know, something like that.
Yeah.
It was like a deal breaker for one client. They were like, well, we love it, but we don't want to share driveway. And it's like, okay, well, you know, it is what it is. So.
Yeah, I definitely understand. Okay.
It's a very unique property and, you know, at a pretty good price, I would say.
Oh, I think the price is phenomenal for like what it is. I'm still trying to get to the to the bottom because it seemed like they were kind of more just like searching and learning a little bit about the area he works downtown, so there was a kind of thing about the commute, but it seems like they're trying to compromise because she wants to be out, you know, far away from stuff in great school districts for the kids, and he likes nature and stuff, but he is concerned about his commute. But the good thing about it is he works very early. Like, he has to be at work by like 7:45, so that's kind of a little past the 6:30 rush, but, you know, before like the 8-9 rush. So it's like he's thinking like, okay, my commute still might be under it, you know, for 50 minutes an hour. You know, I'm not gonna get stuck.
It's 45 minutes, because actually my clients that are selling it, but it would take 45 minutes with no traffic and about usually an hour with traffic.
Yeah.
Downtown.
Well, I'm gonna try to stay in contact. I got the wife's email. I just want to give you an update in case you know, any more feedback might be helpful to you, because I try to give people feedback if I can.
Love it. No, I appreciate that. Cool. Well, yeah, keep me posted. Good luck, and hopefully we can keep it going.
Yes, thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm still trying to navigate everything, you know, with the whole NAR situation. You know, I'm like,
basically the way I tried to set it up is like, this is how I would have approached it if I was able to get out there tonight. I have my wife's birthday party tonight, so I was like, there's no way I can do this. But like if you're able to just become their agent, that's kind of the hope anyway. So if they want to buy this property, awesome. But even if you're just able to, you know, become an agent with that, then great. So that's kind of how I was envisioning it. Hopefully that's what you're able to make out of it.
yeah, I would love that, but I really would love this property only because it seems like such a perfect fit for them. Like, I think that everybody was unanimous on like the appeal. Well, thank you. Enjoy your wife's party, and thank you again for the opportunity. I'll keep you updated if I have any more information about it.
Perfect. Sounds great. Thank you.
Have a great night. Bye.
You too. Bye.
Okay, you guys. So, we are here. I'm gonna finish locking up, and then we're gonna head home. Y'all, my day has taken a turn, but who knows? Maybe I got some new clients. And maybe made a new realtor friend. It's always good to make realtor friends. So I did give him a little feedback, a little update on the property. Yeah, he did kind of explain a few things to me. I'd love to stay in contact with these people and, you know, see what I can do. I would love to help them sell their other property too. That would be amazing. That would be really cool to get 2 deals or even 3 deals. I did a lot of work today. My goodness. I left my house around 1 o'clock. It's 8:04. I have like no service. Goodbye, gorgeous house. Okay, you know what? I'm starved, but I did want to try to give you guys like a little tour. Okay. So, oh, you know what? I'm not going to be able to do it that great. I wanted to show you guys everything. I might end up having to just put some clips from my phone because it is getting a little bit dark. And now that nobody else is here, if I fell or something like that, I don't want to have any issues. So, like when the whole family was here, I would have loved to have trekked down there, but then maybe I wouldn't have felt comfortable bringing my camera and everything. But, just know that this property has a killer backyard. You see the hammock, you know, a little bonfire action going over there, nice table. But here is a lake, right? And the dock, I know it looks like it's not that far, but it's actually very far because it's far down as far as depth, right? So you have to take these stairs, and y'all, these stairs are so scary. And I don't even have a fear of heights. I have a fear of busting my ass and dying, okay? But look how wonky. Like, this looks like something from a stage. Like something makeshift temporary. And this, you have to take two or 3 stories to get down to get over there, okay? I'm gonna go down a little bit. I'm being extra careful. So when you get down, there's this beautiful, like some of the best rock climbing ever. Like if I knew how to rock climb, I would be all over this. But rock climbing, It's like so cold. Like, you know, when you're in between rocks, it's all chilly. It's so hot in Texas, but like when you're walking in between there, it's just like you feel like you're walking in a refrigerator. Like, and then a little bit further down, you know, there's a dock, there's a sitting area. It's hard to get to. Like, I mean, it's really hard. Like, and things are really old, need to be updated. But when I tell you, so freaking beautiful. Like these views. I don't know if I'm hearing cicadas or snakes. I don't know what the hell I'm hearing. It's freaking me out a little bit. You guys can't see everything because of all this shrubbery. But when I tell you, once you get down there, it's gorgeous. Like absolutely stunning. Man, I got so much exercise today. So the house itself has, like, here's the master over here. Then here's the entrance to the kitchen. Okay. So I don't feel like turning on all the lights again, so sorry you guys, but the kitchen, the layout is a little bit odd. Okay, so there's that. But this living area is actually very cool. 2 stories practically. Almost floor to ceiling windows, you know? Here's the master. Sorry, you guys, I'm out of breath. At least I got some exercise because I definitely did not go to the gym today. Decent sized closet, could be better, but double vanities. But you see, it looks a little bit dated, right? I will say there's a half bath right here. You know, a little mudroom, washroom area, 2-car garage. Over here is like a formal dining area, additional seating for the island. And then over here, I guess this is an office. I would love maybe to have some doors here or something like that. But I don't know. You could make this anything, but obviously they have it staged as an office. So room number 2. Room number 3 and 4 over there. But you see the views kind of from here. I feel like I'm walking over a bridge. Okay. Bathroom, nothing super special. Another room. You can definitely tell like this was like a lake house or like a second or third home for somebody, because I think they would have put a little bit more into it if it was like a home that they actually lived in. But I think it's so special, like it's so unique. And if somebody really had the funds to maybe put 150 into this, maybe a little bit more, this easily $1.3 million property. Maybe more than that, honestly, if they really took the time to build out, you know, better stairs, a nice dock or a seating area out there, because right now it's like the neighbor's dock and seating area you'd have to use. But I wish I had the money. I will say that sometimes that's a thing that sucks about being an agent, is like you do see those properties that like maybe your clients can't see the vision, but you do. And you just feel like, dang, why can't I be rich? Because I would know exactly what to do with a property like this, you know? That does happen quite a bit being a realtor. Where you're like, oh, I see the potential, but they don't. Or I see the potential, and maybe they do too, but they don't want to do the work. Or whereas like, you're like, oh, that's a problem I could fix. I could take on that problem, you know? Oh. Well, I'm gonna head home. I'm so tired, you guys. And here I had all these plans to like record content and do all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. I really just wanna get some poke and go the fuck home. So let's lock up Wow, what a gem this property is. And the outside needs to be updated too. I'm gonna try to show you guys the outside. Let me walk up first though. Okay.
Oh, I left that light on.
Okay, hold on. Wait. He might want me to leave that light on, actually. I'm gonna leave that light on. Okay. But yeah, this is the property. I don't want to get my car in there because that's taking away. But yeah, this is it. You could definitely see a little updating would be lovely. The facade. But yeah. There's another property over there. Just gonna head home. Okay guys, before my battery dies, let's chat a little bit. Okay, let's see. How far am I from home? I hope I'm not more than an hour. Oh, I don't even have decent service. Let's just try to back out of here first. I gotta show y'all how difficult it was to even... I kind of want to back out just so you guys can see how hard it was to get in here. Because it would be, I feel like it'd be easier to see from this angle. But you know what? I'm just gonna turn... Ooh, I'm sorry people, I'm going into your driveway. Okay, how far am I? I'm gonna turn it around so you can see easier. Okay, so there's like one long ass driveway. Okay, I'm only 42 minutes, you guys. But look at this. Thank God I have a Jeep, right? Okay. Right turn. Okay. They put... Can you focus on me? Okay, you guys. Wow, what a crazy day. So, God will reward your efforts when you are obedient, okay? And when you do what you say you're gonna do. Like I said, I was gonna put more energy out there for real estate. I've taken a break from real estate. You guys know I have my other job. But I said, if any opportunities come my way, I'm just gonna say yes. My friend needed somebody to do an open house for her. She ended up paying me to do the open house. Realtors, it's like we want to do open house, and I've done so many open houses and never got paid. So she gave me money to do an open house. While I was in the open house, another agent for my brokerage was like, hey, buyer lead, if anybody wants a 25% referral fee, if you're okay with a 25% referral fee, I have some people who want to see this property today. And if they end up purchasing, great. If not, just 25% buyer referral fee, for me giving you these clients. So I call the people and I talk to them for a little bit and try to get just generic information. I don't want to pry too much. I don't want to scare them away. So I just, ask them generic just to make sure, again, that they don't have an agent that they're working with, because so many people, and if you're ever been a realtor, you know that so many people will ask to see a property and not understand the structure. Like, you really should go look at properties with your agent unless your agent sends us somebody else to look for you. And even then, I get paid. Every time I show a property or do something for somebody, they're on vacation, they're not available, I get paid. My fee is $50 per house. So if I showed 4 houses, and that's what I pay as well. When I can't show properties, I pay $50. So if your clients want to see, 4 properties, you need to send me $200. There are some people who pay less, but that's just my thing. I've been many years in the game. I dress professionally. I do research on the property. I'm experienced.
I'm not just a door opener. So $50 or more. So I mostly was just trying to make sure that they didn't already have an agent. But when I established that they said they didn't have an agent, they didn't have anybody that they were working with, I was like, okay, boom. That's all I need to know for right now. So I'm talking to them, and then I say, you know, what areas are you looking in? And they say they're also looking at Dripping Springs. And I was like, hey, I have an open house I'm doing. If you guys are looking in this area, why don't you guys stop by? So they ended up stopping by and meeting me at my open house. And such a cute family as a husband and wife, 4 kids. You can tell the husband and the wife have been married a long time. That's all I want to say about that. But wife and kids, they're looking around. The kids are just so cool. Like, when I say cool kids, I've always prayed, like, for my goddaughter, that she ends up being like a kid like that. Like a kid that, and like, that's smart and stuff, but like enjoys nature, like enjoys like grass, and like the way that her kids were like just bonding with nature. I mean, picking up frogs, just fearless, you know? I was like, that's my dream for my goddaughter. Like, for her to be of the world, but be able to take pleasure in like simple things. Like, they weren't all up in their phones. They weren't doing it. No, they were kids. They were getting dirty. They were fearless. They were just being kids. And it's just so often you don't get to see kids being kids. And I think that that's the moment I really was able to bond with them, because I really complimented them. And I said, you know, like, when we were looking at the views, when we went to like another property, we were looking at the views, and I was like, how did you guys get so lucky with your kids? Look, they're not fighting. Like, they're helping each other get up and down the stairs. They're appreciating nature. They're fearless. They're just grabbing frogs, grabbing lizards by the tail, playing with them. And I'm just like, what did you guys do? And then I love when I get to bond with people, because they pulled out their phones and they were showing me, like, they like to hunt and stuff, so they were showing me like animals and stuff, and how their kids were shooting guns and doing all this kind of stuff so young. And I know that that's probably going to scare some of you guys, but it didn't scare me. Like, I eat meat. I know that animals die. Like, I understand that. But it was just so beautiful to see kids so like self-sufficient and so independent, but still so respectful of their parents, you know? I don't know. I hope that I'm not just rambling. I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about. But so they came to my open house, like backwards again. Sorry for this rant, but I just have such a long drive. But they came to my open house. You know, they liked the house. They were there for a little while, then they left, right? And some other people came to my open house, and I said, I'll meet you at the property you really want to see at 5 o'clock. So after my open house, I drove up to Spicewood. It was a little tricky getting here because, you know, a lot of the houses, one thing about lakefront property, it's hard to get to sometimes. It's like, you may, you know, there's no sidewalks. There's like a lot of lakefront properties are not in a subdivision, you know, a quote unquote subdivision, like a gated community. So it's like you're literally pulling up to the side of the road and maybe going downhill, or, you know, going through a gate, like a private gate, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit tricky to get into. But I finally get in there. We open up the doors. But unfortunately for us, they had also said they were interested in this new construction, and I said, hey, it's 5:20 something. They're going to be closing at 6. So we only looked at that property for like a few seconds, and then we headed over to the other property, which was a really great community. Honestly, I would love to go back, because I never really spent a lot of time in this area, Spicewood. But the sales counselor was so sweet. Poor thing, like, he took time away. He had a dinner that he was going to. He stayed extra, like an extra half an hour past. He probably, I don't know if he made his dinner. I don't know if he was late, you know. But the price point of that place was on the lower end. They could do it, but what they wanted would be over $1 million, and I just could tell that they weren't comfortable with that price point. So, you know, we definitely explored the option, but the guy was great. And another reason why he was great is because I'm just getting back into real estate. I forgot how much of like a killer you got to be. Not like I'm never going to take advantage of people or anything like that. Like, I don't mean like that, but you have to be direct with people and how people respect directness. Like, sometimes you're afraid to like ask certain questions or be uncomfortable. No, sales counselors are going to ask, where are you from? What do you do for work? Where do you live now? Well, how far is your job? Like they're gonna ask that. Like, they're gonna ask those questions that you might be nervous. So, you know, I was a little nervous to ask all these questions because I just met these people, didn't want to scare them away. But by him asking, I was adding things to my mental file cabinet and being like, I didn't know they had another property. I didn't know that this is what he did for work. I didn't know this, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, that was good information that we went there, but they asked to go back to the first property, the one that we only spent a few minutes at. So we head to that property, y'all. That property was so much better than what I expected. I showed you guys a little bit of it, but I mean, when I tell you, it was so peaceful, so serene. Like, my entire life, I never quite understood the appeal of lakefront property. Because I grew up in Florida, like in high school. Like, I'm from New York originally, but for high school, college, I grew up in Florida. And I always wanted to be by the beach, but I never wanted to live on the beach or on any body of water because of hurricanes, flooding, all that kind of stuff. But today was the first day that I understood the appeal of living on the water. And this is coming from somebody that loves water. Like, I mean, I swam competitively for years. Like, I love to swim. I'm a great swimmer. I love water polo. I love water sports. But I just never wanted to live on the water because it just seemed like such a hassle that people had to deal with living in Florida. Like, you know, snakes and amoebas and all this kind of stuff. I just never wanted any parts. But today was the first day that I understood. I mean, it was so beautiful. It was so peaceful. Even just to look, like, even if I didn't go in the lake, just to look at it, like, in everybody, it was like a unanimous decision that that property was special. But it just, the wife was not into the actual house. Like, she just, honestly, she had a mean mug. She wasn't impressed by anything. Like, I think that, you know, she liked the newer home that we saw, the newer community, but that wasn't in her budget. Whereas the family, I could tell the kids and the husband were a lot more like, you know, a little bit more low maintenance, more of the world. So they just really liked the appeal of the property and the idea of like the kids enjoying it until like they didn't anymore, you know, and maybe turning it into a lake house. Like, they just seem like such nature people, and like they would really appreciate a home like that, you know. What a rant, what a ramble. So we left, and I said, hey, you know, it was a pleasure meeting you guys. I'd love to do a market analysis for you. I'd love to do a market analysis for you for your other property, you know, to give you an idea. And then if you have any questions, like, you have my information, I'd love to stay in contact. I have your email address. Like, if I see anything that, you know, make, you know, work for you guys, I would love to just, you know, stay in contact. And I feel like, and this could be just wishful thinking, I really hope they call me back and say they want to put an offer on that property. I think there's some wiggle room there. It's very complicated, though. I will say, lakefront properties, I'd never seen a survey that went to the center of the lake. So I was asking the agent about it because I'd never sold lakefront property. So I was like, look, I got a lot of questions. Like, and he explained, he's like, you know, that's not super significant, but don't, like, the reason is, it's like, you know, some part of it is Lake Travis, some part of it's this, and the blah, blah, blah. And if you ever have to move your deck to get further out because the water level is lower, you can't just move it wherever you want to move it. Like, your lot only goes to, your property line only goes to this area. And I was like, now it makes sense. But, reading that survey was like trying to read Braille. Like, I didn't understand that survey. I was like trying to read hieroglyphics. I didn't know what the hell I definitely would need somebody to help me understand that survey. Like maybe the title company could help. I don't know. But it was just really, really a special property. I wish I had the money to get something like that for myself. Because I would know exactly what to do with a property like that. Like, can you imagine the Airbnb potential even for a property like that? Like, especially if you gated it up and it wasn't like so close to the other neighbors. Like, because it's not close to the neighbors, it's just that they have like a shared driveway, so it would be annoying to turn a property like that into an Airbnb because it would bother the neighbors. So, but yeah, that was my day. And I know it doesn't come across, but I'm actually exhausted right now. And I would love nothing more than to just get some poke, chill. Days like this, I wish I was not single. I wish I could like come home, maybe my man was already there, cook some food for me, we watch a movie, go to sleep, have some brunch on Sunday, because today's Saturday. Like, that would be the dream. Being single is not for the weak, but I will say, it's very peaceful over here. Wait, what? Is that a mall? Dang, I got some stuff to return. What mall am I at? I do need to return something to the mall. I'm glad I just passed that mall because I gotta write down before. Oh my gosh, I'm at the Galleria! Oh my god. Okay, you guys, I think I'm gonna stop over here for a second because I do need something from here. Okay, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I need to hit the H&M, and I know there's an H&M over here. Darn it, you guys. I wanted to go to H&M, but it's closed. I didn't realize how late it was. It's just the summer is so tricky. Like, I did not realize it's almost 9 o'clock. It's 8:44. I thought it was like 7 o'clock. Oh, I love this mall. Oh my gosh, I forgot how much I love this mall. I forgot that it's not that far from my house. I'm 27 minutes from home. I haven't been here in a while. Y'all check out the Galleria. I feel like every Galleria mall is nice in every city. Like the Houston Galleria is nice. But it's a really cute outdoor mall, and it's like in a wealthy area. So even though there's no like super luxury stores over here, it's just very clean, just like nice grocery shopping, nice like TJ Maxx, like all that kind of stuff, Home Goods. Like it's just like a nice area, I'll say that. But yeah, it's getting dark. Hopefully you guys can still see me. Oh wait, I feel like my GPS, like my TV light on my Jeep is like illuminating me so you can see me. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.
You had the time to get your mind out, so we'll be doing this for. Yeah, is this the only way I like it? Through you, and I'ma let the music talk loud. Now since you wanna let me talk loud, I played your feelings since you couldn't hear my heart out. I could go on, but since you got